Hey guys, RJ5000 here, and this year I just want to take a moment, well, in this video, I want to take a year to reflect. So, 2024, hard to describe, basically. At the start of the year, well, just before, 2024, celebrating the Christmas holidays, celebrating the, New Year. January went alright, and then even most of February went alright. But then, things took an absolute downward spiral through most of March, and even, pretty much through most of March, where I was out of a relationship. Like, my whole life just crumbled. And eventually, when it got to April, I was happy. Well, not really, to be honest, but I don't know. And then we get to May, and I got to go back to Thorpe Park for the first time in a few years, which I was really happy with. And it was also, during that week, I turned 18. So I'm an adult now. And then, of course, went to bingo on that day and unfortunately didn't win. But then 5 days later, I made nearly £1,000 on a linked game, which I thought wouldn't even be possible because of how busy it was. Second time there, 800 quid, first bingo win of a bingo hall. Yeah, I'll take that. And then, what other highlights? Then, of course, June comes along. Went to Great Yarmouth. Won, loss. I don't know. Because that's pretty much how it went. Pretty much enjoyed the summer holidays. September comes along. Back in college. Actually, this year I was actually back in education for the first time in 6 months, back in February this year. And, back in February this year, back in education for nearly a full year now, after a 6-month wait. But September hits, and my behaviour takes a massive, dramatic turn. Because I was immediately hit with boundaries. First day back, not even 10 minutes into the day, I was hit with a boundary. And I was like, hell no. And that is when my behaviour spiraled out of absolute control for 2 months. And that's what I'm not happy with. And then, I get a flipping girlfriend, then months later, fucking lose her. But it's not only that. While I was 18, I visited quite a few bingo halls. Bognor, Havant, Cosham, Southampton, Eastleigh, Warrington, Skegness, Great Yarmouth. The list, if I could list all of them, of course, for example, the crown bingos of Bognor, Cosham and Lee Park, which of course I'm of course their top fan on almost every single week. Then Eastleigh, I went there first time. Eastleigh, you're disappointed. Lord's Hill, we'll talk about that in a second. Even went up to Warrington for a buzz bingo. By far the quietest bingo hall I've ever been to. It was so quiet there. I cannot explain it. There were so few people there, you could literally win almost all the time. We went to Skegness in June. Skegness only just came out on the verge of bankruptcy. They had to do links games, which I was not happy with. But I still won nearly 20 quid, and I didn't even spend that much. Didn't even spend 20 quid. I actually made a couple pounds profit. Not too bad. Palace Bingo, Great Yarmouth. Nice bingo haul. Prizes are really good. But didn't win. That's not happy. Not happy in the slightest. I felt like I was scammed on one of the games, I don't know. What else do we talk about? Let's talk about Lee Park, which is located in Havant, West Sussex. Well, Hampshire, more like. I've been to Lee Park like 4 or 5 times now. And I've won on all of them. Every time I've gone to Lee Park, I have won no less than 20 quid. No less than 20 quid. Which I'm happy with. I even won when I went to Cosham. I've only been to Cosham once. Yeah, one time only, yeah. But I won 60 quid, not too bad. I've been to Lord's Hill 5 times. I've actually won on 3 of them. We actually went to Lord's Hill for Christmas Eve. And I must say, what a way to round off the year. Winning only 3 times, which for how many games they did, I'm surprised. There was me and my brother, my mum, dad, my sister and her fiance. And we, overall between us, we won 7 times. My sister won the first game, 23 quid. And then I won one of the first full houses on the first half, 25 quid. I'll gladly take that. But then I went on their big bus special, another 40 quid. And I thought someone was going to claim. Number 54 helps me out. The 2 lucky 7s got me the first 25. 5 and 4 gave me 10 times 4. And an extra 0 on Mr. Hen, number 10, 100 quid. The number that has helped me win 100 quid before. Back in Bognor. It was my first lot of 100 quid ever since that massive win back on May 9th this year. Like, number 10, like, even though I've been one away on number 10 before, but when number 10 comes into play, number 10 pays dividends. Number 10's helped me win like a couple 100 quid this year. But I bet you're wondering, have I even been spending on my winnings? No, actually. Of only the few pounds to the hundreds of pounds I've won, like the fews to the tens to the couple hundreds, I've been saving them. If I was spending all my bingo winnings, I'd be way less off. I wouldn't have much. But as a matter of fact, because I've been saving them, I'm almost right back to where I was back in May. Because of a TikTok book I flipping bought to help me save my money, which is way better than a money pot, because a money pot was way too tempting. I can actually keep track on how much I'm spending. I haven't even needed to touch it. Well, I've actually had to touch it once due to some reconfigurations. Of course, I had too many 50p's and £1 coins, so I had to reconfigure them out. But overall, bingo hall wise, I've visited 11 bingo halls this year, and I've won on 9 of them. I've won 9 out of 11. Yes, 9/11. And the ones I've listed, the only ones I've not won on was Palace Bingo and Eastleigh. Eastleigh, no chance. I had a better chance of Palace Bingo, but nope. But honestly, if I had to pick my 3 favourite bingo halls for this year, Bognor would definitely be number 1 because that's my closest one. But then I'd have to say Warrington. Even though the prizes are not that good, or the prizes, it makes up for how much money the packages are. Which they are by far the cheapest I have ever had to spend. Which I'm happy with. I'm happy when you get lots for your money. The cheapest the most expensive package they had was not even 40 quid. You want to know what flipping 40 quid gets me at Bognor only gets me a bronze package and a few other things. You can get the maximum package at Warrington 5 out of 7 days a week, which I'm happy with. Monday to Thursday is quiet, and you can actually bring on paper for free on a Thursday. But after saying that, 2024 has been a really eventful year. But Formula 1 wise, if we're talking about that, loved this season. Yes, 4th world title for Verstappen, but at least he didn't win every race. He only won 9 races this year? He won 19 last year, and he won 15 the year before, and he won 10 before that. This is the first time in nearly 4 years Verstappen has gone a season without winning more than 10 races. This is the first time. Yeah, because he won 7 beforehand before winning the 8th in Brazil and 9 in Qatar. I think that's what it was. But still, this has been a year of eventful things. Formula 1 wise, bingo wise, which I'm going to be a lot more stricter on my money when it comes to 2025. I've had to cut down on my bingo. I used to be going every couple of weeks, but now because I'm getting paid monthly, I am only going once a month, which that's my goal. But if I have any big wins, yeah, I might go for 1 or 2 better each month. But that's only if I win. Otherwise, I can't. I get paid 130 quid a month. A third of it's going in my folder. A third of it will have to be saved for emergencies. And a third of it can be used for a bingo session. Ideally a Tuesday. Tuesday prize money's not that good, but it's quieter and you got more chance of winning. Plus, any bingo winnings, that's extra for the folder. Which currently, on average now, I need to win almost every time. I'm going to need to win at least 25 quid every time now because of the numbers I've filled up so far. But having all said that, 2024, an eventful year. Yes, we've still got another 4 days, but I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless for this year. And yeah, who knows what 2025 will bring. I definitely know for a fact when I turn 19 next year, it's not going to hit as hard when I was 18. It's not going to hit as hard. I've got me 10 F1 shirts now. But still, enough that said, 2024 has been an eventful year. We're still in the Christmas holidays. I don't go back to college till the 6th, which I think I know is going to be a nightmare by the time I go back. But after all said that, life. It's not going to be much longer before I move out, maybe in a year or 2. If that, I don't know. But what I can definitely say, this year was eventful. So I think this is my last video of 2024. But I'm hoping in 2025, things happen. Now, after all said, it is adios.